going to talk about a couple of gig bags made by iGig. That is iGig, iGig. These gig bags are great. They are constructed top-notch, very protective of the instrument that you have in there, and they're very, very well thought out for the gigging musician, touring musician. So I'm going to go over a couple of the features. So the two gig bags that I'm going to review here are the G515, which is this bag right here, and the G525, which is the black gig bag right here. So let's start with the G515. The G515 on the outside, on the front, has huge pockets. Big, big old pockets here. As you can tell, it has two zipper pockets, the outside one here. Alright, and then it has an inside pocket. The inside pocket has a lot of little other pockets inside. So you can easily fit a nice, little head, a Walter Woods, a Mark bass head, cables, strap, all kinds of stuff, a reel book or two. I've actually done overnight gigs where I use this gig bag, and I've had a change of clothes in here and some dress shoes. So pretty cool little gig bag. And let's see, a couple other things. The pocket up top here is really, really, really great. You can put your wallet, cell phone when you're walking into a gig, and that's what I do. I always have my wallet and my cell phone and iPod in this little front pocket here, and this the 525 has the same thing, same feature up here, and then it also has this little zipper on the outside here, which I always have earplugs. Let me see, hold on, earplugs. So I always try to keep them in stock because you never know when that guitar player is going to be way too loud. So again, that's the outside of the G515. The other killer feature, which it seems very small and tiny, is this handle right here. This handle right here is great when you're putting your bass into a car, into the front car seat, in the back. It really helps to maneuver the gig bag. The other cool thing it has up here, up top, it has a handle. Again, constructed very, very solid. It's not going to bust, it's not going to break, it's not going to tear. And both of these gig bags have been on a lot of flights, a lot of trips, road trips, road gigs, on planes and flights. So they definitely stand up to the rigors of travel. Let's talk about the back. Big old shoulder straps, as you can see here, fully adjustable and very easily put on. And it doesn't ride too high. I'm going to kneel down a little bit. As you can see, it does not ride too high, so when you're walking through doorways, you're not going to get stuck and hit the top of the bag. The handle, the side handle here, whoops, has a little Velcro strap also. So very, very cool, easily carried. All right, now let's talk about the inside of the bag. G515 inside. Let's unzip it. And as you can see, it is very cushioned. It also has this memory foam neck pillow, which is fully adjustable, and it is actually Velcroed in. So you can move it up or down depending on what bass you're playing, what kind of bass you have, scale length, and all that. It actually fits big basses, 35-inch scale basses, big jazz basses. It fits a lot of different basses very, very easily. Another great feature, you're a gigging musician, you're out going to gigs, you never, ever put your bass gig bag on the floor and unpack your bass. You're always having your gig bag like this, pulling in and out, pulling your instrument in and out while it's standing here on a gig. And it's really nice that it's really easy to put the gig bag or the instrument in and out of the bag without having to lay it down and unzip it all the way, because I hate that. And it's very impractical for the gigging working musician. But it does unzip all the way. It has this other flap here that Velcros to the top so that it opens up very nice and easy. And again, making it very simple to pull your bass in and out of without setting the gig bag down. All right, so that is the G515. Let's move to the G525. Here we go. So the main difference between the two bags are this one is a little bit more ergonomically shaped to the actual bass shape. So it looks like it's a little bit smaller footprint, and I actually use this bag to fly with quite a bit because it does appear smaller, and with airline restrictions these days, I really, really need to get my bass on the plane with me as opposed to checking it in or gate checking it, which is just disastrous and could be disastrous to any instrument. So you want to definitely get your bass on the plane with you. And both gig bags will fit on an overhead or inside an overhead. But this one just, it has the appearance, it looks a little smaller, so I always take the 525 with me when I'm flying. Again, the 515 has a little bit bigger front pocket, a little bit more space, but the 525 still has a ton of room. And as you can see here, I have a lot of stuff. I've got a strap, I have a tuner, I have cables, but it is very, very nice. Ton of room here. It's opened up right now. And then it has this little mesh pocket, which I carry extra strings in. All right? And it has these kind of bat wings. So they're not really functional, but they actually give it a very unique look, which I kind of dig. Again, this has the handle in front, so it's very easy to get your bass in and out of a car, in the back or whatever. It has the handle on top. Both of them actually, I didn't mention, both of them have a little hanger here if you are flying and you, it has a garment hanger, so it'll fit in the garment closet on a plane, which is very cool. Let's see, hangs very, very nicely on your back. Not too high, as you can see. It's just a little bit higher than my head. I can still go through doorways without knocking into it, into the top of the doorway. And I love the way that my bass can go in and out of the case without setting the bag down. Again, this does have the little memory foam that is completely movable, and it's Velcroed in, so depending on what bass I'm using, you know, you can basically customize it for any bass you're using or I'm using. So, anyways, those are the iGig gig bags. Again, the black one is the iGig G525. The tweed is the G515. You can go to flyiGig.com to purchase them. You can also go to mikobass.com, that's MIKOBASS.com, and check these bags out. They are incredible. They're holding up, and I'm going to keep using them. All right? That's it. iGig gig bags.
Yeah.